Good morning and Happy New Year. In today's local flavor, Lee shows us a classic warm and hearty dish that is perfect to help keep you warm in this cold winter weather.
On a cold winter evening, you need something warm and cozy to make you feel good inside. We're going to make some red beans and rice. This recipe is so easy. Now it does take a long time to cook, but you can set it in a crock pot or on the stove and leave it cooking. But the longer you cook the red beans and rice, the better it is. There's so many versions of pre-packaged red beans and rice, but it's really just as easy to make it from homemade and a lot better. All right, all I've taken is some dried kidney beans. I soaked those overnight, and then I diced some celery, onion, and green pepper. And I'm going to take a couple of tablespoons of bacon fat, bacon fat, and I sauteed those vegetables until the onions were translucent. And then after that, I added my red beans that I'd soaked overnight to that. And then I'm going to add enough water to cover that to about 2 inches over the top of the beans. Let that cook for a couple of hours. And then I've also prepared my white rice. And then at the end, after it's cooked for a couple of hours, I added a little bit of smoked sausage that I diced up, and that's right here. And if you'll pre-cook that smoked sausage just a little bit to get some of the fat off of that and then dry it on a paper towel, then add that to your pot of red beans and rice. And let me show you this when you plate it up. It is so good. A little bit of rice on the bottom. And then I'm going to add a little bit of my red beans and sausage to that. But then it's made such a savory sauce. You can feed the hunters when they come out of the forest or the kids when they get out of school. It's an excellent dish for a winter night.
For this recipe and more, log on to WGBCTV.com and click on the local flavor link. Local flavor is made possible by our friends at Piggly Wiggly of Newton. Orientation and registration for new students planning to attend the 2012 spring semester at East Central Community College in Decatur will be held Friday, January 6th. Registration activities will be held from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. in the Eddie M. Smith Student Union. Spring classes begin Monday, January 9th. The deadline to register for day or evening classes is Friday, January 13th. Choctaw County presents the Martin Luther King Memorial Parade and Banquet Saturday, January 14th. The parade begins at 10 a.m. with lineup starting at 9. The banquet is at 7 p.m. that evening at the Listman, Alabama Civic Center. Tickets are just $15 until January 10th. If you have an event you would like for us to promote, just send us an email to events@WGBCTV.com and tell us all about it. I'm Angie Denny, and this is your Morning Report.